Now this question is about estimating answers to sums that you might be given. So this will be on a non-calculated paper normally. So here we've got to estimate the answer to the square root of 120. Well, this is one of the reasons why it's important you learn your square numbers. So we know the square numbers go 1, 4, 9, 16. Just remember why they're square numbers. They're the answer to multiplying whole numbers integers by themselves. 4 4s are 16, so 16 is a square number. It's like thinking of the area of a square. 4 times 4 is 16, so the 16 is the square number. And we carry that pattern on, and then we get to 100, 121, 132, 144, and so forth. So we look at this, we've got to do an estimate for the square root of 120. Well, we can see that 100, the square root of 100 is 10, because remember the square root is a number that multiplies by itself to give you back the number inside the square root. So 10 squared is 100, so the square root of 100 is 10. And the square root of 121 is 11. 11 squared is 121, so the square root opposite gives you back 11. So we know the answer to the square root of 120 is between the square root of 100 and the square root of 121. It's very close to 121, but we can't put 11 because we know it's going to be something slightly lower. So we'd put something like 10.9 just as an estimate. Okay, it's going to be slightly lower than 11. This one, it's asking you to estimate, so we round the numbers to something nicer. So to estimate in our head, because that's got to be a quick sum, so we're going to turn that into 30 and 90. Estimating, it's always a good idea to round to one significant figure. That makes the sums a little bit quicker. So 34 to one significant figure is 30, 92 is 90, and 0.231 to one significant figure is 0.2. So we know 30 90s is 2,700, and we're dividing by 0.2. Dividing by decimal is not easy, so the best way is to multiply the fraction up to make an equivalent one. So 27,000 divided by 2, simply by multiplying numerator and denominator by 10. Made them equivalent, so this is the same sum as this one, so I don't need to do any back division or anything. Just got to work out what half of 27,000 is. 27,000 divided by 2 is 13,500. So our estimate would be 13,500. So that's a quick summary of estimating using our square numbers and patterns with square roots, and reminding you that when you estimate and divide with decimals, then the best way to do it is to not divide by the decimal, is to turn it into a division of a whole number by multiplying numerator and denominator up by the same answer to get an equivalent sum.